Hi everyone, Jimmy at Survaid, and in this video we'll do a quick overview of the manhole area in the Survaid web portal. Okay, so this is how Survaid will look if you sign up for an account, go through the onboarding flow and then choose manhole as your preferred data type. Everything in Survaid is organised by job numbers. These job numbers come from surveyors out on site. They put the job number in on the app when they're recording information. And once it gets uploaded in here, when you log in, all the different job numbers that are available will be displayed in this list. There's a little box up on the top right where you can filter the list down to get straight to the job number that you're looking for. If I click on one, then we go down a level and we can see all the manholes that were recorded for this particular job, 0003 in this case, and we can see them either listed out in a table. With this tab here we can see them all on a map, and we can either click on one of these in the list or click on one of these markers on the map. Either way, it will take us to a detail page for this particular manhole where we can see everything that's been recorded, all the text, all the details about the cover, the shaft, the chamber, all the pipes is all there in the top right hand corner. There's all the photographs that have been taken, so you can check those out. And if there's been any diagrams created as well, they'll all be down at the bottom. If any of this data needs to be edited after the fact, then you can click on this edit button and everything turns to text fields. Pretty much everything that was visible before is editable, either with radio buttons or text fields. You can add and delete pipes in here. Checked by is something that we'll come to in a minute. You can fill this in manually to say that the data has been checked. If none of the photographs or diagrams that have been created in the app are suitable for you, you can upload your own ones here instead. And those will come out on the templates. Once you're done in here, click save. Any changes will be reflected in here, and then with these buttons here we can create a manhole card. There's a couple of generic ones already built in. We can put your own custom designs in here if you have your own with your own company logo and specific bits of information that you want to complete. That downloads, we'll have a look at that. Simple as that really. This is just a basic generic template that we build in to get you up and running, but you can see how all the cover details, general pipes, invert level and stuff gets automatically calculated based on the cover level. And that is how one way to create exports. If we come back up out of this, to the detail for 0003, we can see up here we've got some filters. Now these let us narrow down the list of visible manholes either in the list or the map. It applies to them both. We can either do by date range if we want to see some that were created or uploaded in a certain period of time. Like I mentioned before, the checked column where we were looking at the editing reflects in here. Whether the cover was lifted or not is recorded on site, and whether it's been exported, it comes in there as well. And we can narrow down things like show me all the ones that weren't lifted or show me all the ones that haven't been checked yet. And once we've got this list narrowed down to how we want it, we can do a batch export here that will export everything that's visible according to these filters all in one go. And if we're going to do a batch export, then we get the choice of, we can either do a multiple page one, which means there'll be one big PDF with individual pages per manhole, or we can do individual ones which creates a zip file, and inside there's individual PDFs for each manhole, and it's completely up to you which way around you want to do that. As we do it, then it will give you a message along the top there to show you what's happening. You can also export CSV files and images from in there as well. And that's pretty much it for looking around the manhole data. There's some more navigation down the left hand side here. So jobs is where we started off from. Map, you can use this, you can enter a place name or a postcode and it will show you any manholes that you've recorded in that particular area, which is useful if you know there's something there but you can't remember the job number off the top of your head. Team, if you're an administrator, you can invite other people to be set up Survaid accounts and become members of your team, so then they can upload data from the apps, log into this web portal as well. Company details, fairly self-explanatory. Companies in Survaid can send data between each other as well. So this is useful usually if you are doing subcontracting. You can set it up so that you can send data you collect to somebody else, or data that they collect can come into your company area here in Survaid. Billing. If you decide to upgrade to a paid plan, then this is where you start that particular journey from. Once you've upgraded, then this will show you things like usage statistics, historical invoices, breakdowns of the number of exports by job number, that sort of thing, which is all useful. And then you have a profile page, which is where you can just do things like change your password, add your mobile number and things like that. So that pretty much covers off at a high level. There's other Help Center articles and videos on a YouTube channel that go into some of these features in more depth. So feel free to check those out. If you've got any questions, get in touch. I'll be happy to help you out. Hope that was useful, and happy surveying.